Hi. Today was another really good day today. I've never witnessed a patient fully awake during the procedure until now. I have to admit, it was kind of freaky because the patient was like awake, blinking, looking around. Obviously, the drape was covering the patient, so the patient couldn't see what was actually happening. But towards the end, the patient started talking like, "Are we almost done?" Well, I didn't feel anything. That was great. Anesthesiologist is awesome. There were also some patients that were really, really hard to intubate, so I tried and I failed twice, and both of the times the anesthesiologist let me try at it for a little bit and then said ultimately he has to do it just because the airway was too difficult to get to. It's kind of frustrating to not be able to do it yet, but I do know that it's a learning curve, and even the anesthesiologist said the learning curve is tough because it's not like a steep learning curve, it kind of just you get better at it progressively. It reminded me of when I was trying to learn how to drive stick shift, because I would like be struggling through the gears, going very slow, and then I'd get frustrated sometimes and I'd be like, I just need to step out. So then my dad would finish the rest of the drive and he'd get in and then boom, just like start driving right away. No timing issues, nothing. It's kind of the same thing here. Like I was struggling with the airway. I was trying to visualize it. I was like lifting. I couldn't see. I could see it and then I would lose it. Anesthesiologist came in and then first try. It was also really cool because he was giving me a lot of perspectives about what it's truly like to practice. And when I say perspectives, I'm not just talking about medicine, but I'm also talking about the administrative things. Because practicing wise, he was asking me like, what do you think the hardest part of it is? What do you think the best part of it is? And then he was like, well, what about outside of practicing? And he started getting into things like the fact that anesthesiologists, they don't really bring in patients because you don't really go to an anesthesiologist if you need a surgery. You go to the surgeon. Talking about like kind of how the different relationships form and the different connections form and the ways to do so beneficially. Overall, a really enriching day. I think it gave me a pretty good idea of what anesthesiology is like as a practice, not just like the excitement of intubating and doing the fun nerve blocks, but also just on the day-to-day, like what each day is like, and then the things you have to think about and worry about as you go through your practice.